All right.
Hello?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to a blank screen. That is on purpose. I need to actually load the game up. We will do that. So I think I've gotten this stable enough that I can gamble on a stream here. So let me briefly explain. We played for about 3.5 hours. I think it was last Saturday. Either last Saturday or last Sunday. Um, and then I was like, I'm enjoying this. I want to play it off stream. And it turned out to be very, very unstable. And looking at the actual minimum system requirements, I'm not technically sure I meet them. So there were some other tech support thingies on the GOG boards. And let me try firing up the game while I mention all this here. So it turns out that while there aren't any real visual in-game options, except for one, essentially. Alright, now it looks like it's going to load. That's good. It's going to load slowly, but it's going to load. Interesting. Why is there a border around this now? Okay, anyway. There aren't really any in-game options, but because the game is built on Unreal 4, if you know where to go digging, there's a configuration file with some stuff in it. And the game is not very well tuned, in part due to being early access. And so what some people found was there's no inbuilt like frame limiter, which is not great. Turn the music on here. By the way, how is the sound balance? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? Whatever, it's fine. I think it was always there, but either way. So if you know where to look in the config file, you can actually sort of force it to turn on VSync and limit the frame rate, which I did, but that didn't really help with the stability. And it was really weird, because like sometimes I'd be able to play for like an hour or two and it'd be fine, and then other times it would just crash 3 times in 5 minutes. But looking elsewhere in that config file, I noticed there was a bunch of things that looked like they were related to graphical settings, and they were all set to 3. And I'm not super familiar with the inner workings of the Unreal Engine, but my guess was that 3 was like, you know, high quality. So as one more gamble, I tried changing all the 3s to 1s, in addition to keeping the frame rate capped at, I think, 30 FPS. And that seems to have stabilized it, knock on wood. That is genuine wood I'm knocking on. This is an old desk of Silver's. Is it your great-grandparents' desk? Grandparents, okay. But either way, it's like an old writing desk. Actually, it doesn't have a whole lot of room for, like, modern day with, like, monitors and things, but it is a very nice desk, I will say that. So anyway, we have, I believe we have stabilized things. We're gonna put that to the test here. The fact that the fog kind of near the bottom of the screen is still moving is a good sign. We're gonna hit continue. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. All right, did not freeze. Good. You can see we've made some progress since the last time I streamed. So I have 2 characters at level 10. Let me actually briefly explain kind of the interface on the bottom. So on the bottom center, you have our characters. The portraits that have kind of a, I guess, hammer and sickle near them means that because the game is early access, those aren't the final versions, they're not really finished. But I do like the sort of black and white sketch look. Pretty neat. So the top numbers are, the top number by the characters' names are their level. So Silver is level 10, Almacia is level 10, everyone else is level 9. The number underneath is their armor class, but that's actually kind of bugged. If you, there's apparently a bug with the shield +1 that everyone but Shubo has, where I guess if a character is in, like, the front line, it just displays the completely wrong armor class here. I don't know why. By the way, I'm not sure if you can actually tell that I've turned everything down to low quality. I mean, I guess I can, but it's not like I'm playing a remake of a 42-year-old video game. I don't particularly care that everything looks, you know, maybe a little more cartoony, I guess a little shiny or a little flatter than it should. You know, I'm well aware that I don't know, Kotaku or Gemetsu or I don't know. What are the like tastemakers today? What are the reviewers that you want to impress today? I don't even know. What's the pitchfork media of game reviewers? My point is they might care about that sort of thing. They might care about how the game doesn't look super, super great, but I don't. I think this looks fantastic, but I'm also old, so... in the words of the ancient philosopher and football coach Mike Gundy, I'm a man! I'm 40! I'm not a kid! Alright. Anyway. My point is I acknowledge I'm kind of grading this on a curve. I also don't care. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I'm super pumped that we're getting this, honestly. Honestly, I would probably say that even if I hadn't managed to, knock on wood, solve my stability issues, but it looks like if I set everything to low, it is at least stable. It's not super fun for my middle of the road at the time I bought it, except for the RAM I put in it since, you know, 5-ish-year-old laptop. But you can probably hear the fan through the microphone. My computer is working, it is redlining, and you're probably going to see that on stream when you're going to ask, why are the frames dropping on stream? Which they're not, but my computer can, like, barely handle playing the game and streaming the game. But it does run, so, and it is more stable. But what I was going to say is, even if I hadn't been able to fix that, like, I would still be pumped we're getting this. I would still say go buy it, honestly. Because, like, Wizardry 1 through 5 was sort of like the sort of holy grail of stuff I would have loved to see one day on GOG, but just expected we never would, because for whatever reason, those particular Wizardry games were just locked up in rights limbo for forever, and I just figured they were never going to escape that. And it seems like at least one of them did, so... the team behind this one, when asked about the possibility of future games, were kind of like, it's way too far in the future to even think about that. We're still, frankly, trying to finish this one, which is fair. But Wizardry 1 dev team, if you're listening, if you're out there, consider this interest in Wizardry 2 through 5, also eventually getting re-releases. Okay, so, I kind of got sidetracked there. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know how I got off on that tangent. I think I got squirreled by the graphics. But what I was saying is there's a small display bug where it looks like it has something to do with the shields that the front line has equipped, where that shield, for whatever reason, is causing it to display the wrong armor class for my frontline fighters. Their armor class is actually 0. It is not negative. The weird thing is, Lag.com and Almacia also have that one equipped. They have that same shield equipped, but their armor class is correct. Anyway, you can see everybody's hit points. I did a lot of grinding, as you can see, because I think we were at like level 2 or 3 when I ended the last stream. So I have done some exploring, done some clearing out of the first 3 levels, or most of them. But anyway, let's see. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's go into the base. Okay. Yeah, you can hear the fan. The fan is not happy right now. Okay, so if you look at kind of the Apple II overlay near the right corner, you can see the AC is correctly displayed as 0 for the front 3 characters. And actually, here's something Mario the Cat showed me when he hopped up on my keyboard. If I hit M, I can bring the overlay front and center. If I hit M again, I can turn it off. There. So that's kind of neat. One neat little quality of life feature is if you're on a given floor, you can hit the left control button and it'll give you kind of the state of the map as of your last 2 Mapic cast, which is cool. That's really neat. So you can see here, we pretty much explored all of floor 1. Turn that off. Let's get our protections up. Cast spell. You can see this is an interesting change from the really any version prior to this. The key inventory is its own thing. You don't carry the items. Like, your characters don't have those items. They're just in a separate key inventory, which combined with a couple topics I saw on the GOG forums kinda gives me a little bit of pause for the end game. But that's a bridge I can cross when I come to it, and hopefully if what I think is a potential issue is an issue, hopefully they will fix it by the time I get there. But yeah, how's it going everyone today? Can you all hear me okay? I hope everything is good on that front. Okay, so what was I doing? Yes, I was getting our protections up. So low Milwa, which will let us better see secret doors. And Porphic, which will lower our armor class. Yeah, you can see now our armor class is correctly displayed. So, alright, let's go exploring. It probably will be a little choppy on your end. I apologize for that. Like I said, it is everything my computer can do to, like, my computer is Atlas, and the combination of playing this fairly new game and streaming it is the world on its shoulders. Alright, so if I do map it here, you can see what our map looks like. You can actually see there's one square, looks like 12 east, 11 north that I didn't go into because that's a pit. I remember that. I was gonna not go there. And you can see the elevator kind of dead center there. You. But yeah, I love this game. I'm glad it's out. I did manage to find thanks to the same people who were like, oh, yeah, you should do something about that. I did manage to, that is a lot of, oh, is that a lot of ninjas that are about to attack me? That's a lot of ninjas that are about to attack me. That is frightening. That is incredibly frightening. Yeah. Okay, we survived. Yikes. So ninjas, they can auto kill you. They can just hit you and instantly kill you. And that's 11 of them. A lot. The good news is, so by the way, you can see again the kind of hammer and I guess hammer and pickaxe or hammer and sickle, whatever you want to call it. Near the monster icons, near the top right, that means these are unfinished monsters. They don't have all their animations. Like if I attack one and kill it, it will just disappear. It won't make like a cool dying animation. Oh, there's actually something else I wanted to show. Didn't. Okay. So we're going to, let's see. Attack. I guess attack the group of 5. You don't have the spell I want to cast. Okay, so, Magneto will hopefully kill everything here, because these are all level 1 ninjas, and level 1 is less than level 1. Also, I don't know how the game determines what level an enemy is. It's not dungeon floor, I know that. If I wanted to, I could try that. So, anyway. Alright, yeah, see, it just kind of disappeared. Churro, cast Magneto. Alright. Yeah, you can see it actually, that was my computer actually struggling to, like, render that animation. So, alright. I'm going to actually quickly bail out here, because that was a little unexpected. Good Dio's cast. Do it again. Okay, that's a little better. Alright, that's resources I don't want to particularly have to use before I have to. I'm gonna actually do this. I'm going to actually briefly show off Murphy's Ghost. Because that's where I got the... by the way, so here's how secret doors are rendered in this. You can see like the walls are kind of moving. It's really neat, but it's a little hard to see if you're not kind of specifically looking for it. If I turn right here, you can barely see it. Alright, anyway, so you hit space, and that crumbles the door away. And then you have to actually go. So we're gonna go pay our friend Murphy a visit. And you can see now my mini map is gonna get all messed up because I've been teleported. So you see a large statue of a hooded humanoid, with a golden light coming from a hole in the hood. The statue is jeweled with precious and semi-precious stones. In front of the statue is an altar from which incense is burning. And if I search the room, here's our boy. Very proper, dapper ghost. I just did this, like you could. I did his mannerism, like as though you could see me, as though I'm on webcam. Nah, that's okay. All right. Yes, good. Alright, cool. So that was the big reason I wanted to get at least silver up to level 10. Because... Oh, do we get the... kinda, sort of. I was trying to see if we could get the Murphy's Ghost jump scare. So Murphy's Ghost has that really cool animation, but sometimes, like, the order of the animation isn't quite right. Where it'll do that animation, it'll briefly pop back to kinda here, and then very briefly it'll just cut back to the end of that animation, so... You know, Murphy just screaming at you will just pop back up on your screen. But anyway, so at level 5 and every 5 levels thereafter, fighting classes gain an additional hit to their attack. So right now, MTI and Mercury can hit up to twice, Silver can hit up to 3 times. And that third hit is actually a fairly large deal. There's just the more chances you have to hit, the better your odds of hitting something. Mercury misses. See, like, Silver hit there, I missed. Once, there we go. Nice. Well, that was good. Yeah, Silver hit Murphy's Ghost 3 times for 23. And that's one of the... Murphy's Ghost actually has 2 death animations. That's one of them. And then the other one is, he'll simply do that bow again and then just kind of collapse. I'm gonna stick around here for a few more minutes because I think lag.com is like 3 Murphy's Ghosts away from them. So I might as well go ahead and finish that. There's a quick, there's a nice, quick fight, parry, option, which is really nice. Those are misses, that's fine. I missed. Oh, so also a nice quality of life thing is this version tells you when enemies regenerate health between rounds. Because it is a thing some enemies can do in this, but I don't think the game ever actually makes that explicit. Oh, that's... Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Oh, that was a good round. All right. Silver kills Murphy's ghost. There's the second animation. All right, there we go. I can now level up, so let's go take care of that. But yeah, I do. So far, I like this game a lot. Granting, I haven't gotten to the really tough stuff or the kind of janky, sort of bloated part of the game where you don't actually do any of it. But shoot. Madiromat. That's actually a typo that someone pointed out. In the original version, it's Mapuro Maha Madiromat. But, you know. Also, apparently on this screen, and I completely missed this, Trevor's name was spelled wrong. It was missing the E on initial release. So. Anyway, let's go. I'm going the wrong way. 28 hit points. Excuse me. Alright, Leto can... Oh, he can now revive people. That's cool. I got him an additional action. More health than I do. Which actually, that makes some sense, because someone who has actually dug, like, deep into the original Wizardry's code, what they found is how... so, one of the things that it says in pretty much every Wizardry manual is that a samurai starts with the highest HP in the game, but over a long run, a fighter will tend to wind up with more. And someone dug into it and found out the reason for that is because screen of 28 hit points. That's so many hit points. The reason for that is the way a samurai's HP curve goes is it's actually based off the clerics, but it's the cleric that's one level higher. So, in other words, a level 1 samurai begins with kind of the average hit points of your average level 2 cleric. In other words, Mercury, MTI, and Lag.com currently are now operating on sort of the same hit point curve. That's why their HP is all pretty similar. And so, over the long run, not only will a fighter end up having more hit points in the long run, but actually, over a long enough time frame, so will a cleric, because clerics level up faster than samurai do. And so what will happen is, eventually the cleric will just get a level or two ahead at, extremely high rates, so. Chubo needs another 5 or so Murphy's Ghosts himself. I'm not going to worry too much about that unless and until we get an early hang-up of getting surprised by another 11 pages. Current heartbeat 84 beats per minute. So yeah, as you can see, Mercury and presumably therefore MPI will also to get to the next level. Lag needs 60,000 to basically go a level higher. We're not yet at the point where the samurai are getting left, but we're pretty close. Alright. By the way, in those same places those configuration files are buried is actually the save file for the game. If anyone wants to play the game more like they probably actually did back in the day, there's where you can copy out your... It's in your local... On Windows, it's in your local app data folder, and then Murphy, and then it's in there somewhere. Stabilized, yep. Yeah, I mean, it's still probably not going to look great on stream, but it's also not crashing you know, an annoyingly high percentage of the time for me off stream. So, that's nice. Also, how are you today, Delarov? Good. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's hopefully not get jumped by 11 level 1 ninjas and have my heart rate spike. Okay, so you got some more charges. 646. Okay. So if you're curious, by the way, I do in fact have graph paper maps of the first 3 floors drawn. This is the way I want to go, right? Yeah, okay. Still seem to be eating. Yeah, I have no doubt about that. I don't think you were here when I discussed this, but what I had to do was sort of find the configuration file that came with the game. Well, I didn't find it, someone else did. And basically, in there, set all the graphical settings, I think essentially as low as they could go. Close to. And even then, you can... I don't know if you can hear it through the microphone, but even now, my computer is, like, still struggling. Like, that fan is whirring. But... Okay, so here's floor 3. Looks like this. If you actually look carefully... Yeah. Yeah. You can hear it through the mic and see it on the screen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about, because... as I was saying earlier, I'm honestly not sure I technically even meet the minimum requirements to run this, because again, it's a 5-year-old laptop that... Yeah, I know. The feeling when you need a new PC to play Wizardry, especially Wizardry 1, of all things. And, like, the saddest thing is I never really seriously got anywhere with it. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't start looking up, like, new gaming laptop, or, you know, external GPU casing online. Yep. I never got into serious research. I never, like, added anything to a cart or anything like that. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't start. Okay, so this is what floor 3 looks like. If you look closely, you can actually see there's a number of squares on the intersections I haven't explored. Because, again, I remember a lot of those are just pits. And I have everything I need on this floor, which really is just one or both of the ways down to floor 4. So, okay, let's get out of this. So I want to go, nope, that's north, that's south. Down here, that one I have explored. This one I've also explored. So here you have to manually read the mosaics. In the Apple II version and other versions, they just automatically pop. The floor has a mosaic reading turn left. We're gonna not do that. We're gonna turn right instead. We're gonna go this way. This one also reads turn left. Oh, you could actually see, where the, okay, alright, sure. They surprised us. Fortunately, 5 of them ran away. You know, that's cool. Silver hits Coyote 3 times for 32 damage. Coyote takes a nap. Alright, cool. This one says, I believe, turn around. No, it's actually turn right. Also, you can see the secret door kind of to the left there. The wall moving, that means there's a secret door there. Or if you want to, you could just look at the Apple II overlay, which displays it much more plainly. Secret door we actually want is this one. Encounter! 4 weird humanoids. Zambos. Or rotting corpses, sorry. And they surprised me too. This seems to be a theme here. Or rotting corpses. I'm just gonna attack. No, actually I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fight, parry. You are going to use your Book of Badios. Because it's not much, but it's more than Almesia would be able to do normally. So let's give that a shot and see what happens. Alright, so these don't have a whole lot of health. That's good. 5 damage, okay. Now you can just... 3 times for 29 damage. Got him! 453 experience and a chest. Alright, let's take a look. 96% certainty it is splinters. Okay. Nice. 180 gold. Alright, so we each got 30 gold. Alright, now let's actually go down the stairs, shall we? Alright, so this is new territory for me. Here. Okay. Mercury. Cast a Mapic, just so we know where we are. Because I knew it was not going to be where I thought I was. 10 east, 18 north. And we are facing north. We are facing south. Okay. Alrighty, cool. Alright, let's go back. And alright, let's go west, sure. Go through the door. Okay. Alright, so there's just nothing there. That's fine. This way. Oh, there is something over here. Oh, an encounter! 8 large humanoids. That sounds like a lot. It's a lot of ogres. Okay. Okay. It's all ogre, folks. Alright, Book of Patios did not get consumed. Let's use that again. Ogre wants nothing to do with me. Alright, they don't have a whole lot of health. That's nice. Alright, so we killed 1 and 4 more fled. Whack. Whack. Oh, didn't kill that one. Okay. Ow! Okay. That actually hurt. Alright. Silver retaliated, though. It's fine. Okay, so there's a door up here. Alright. Splash up Silver's HP there. Let's see what's in here. Another door. There was only one of these leaves. Yeah, I'm wrong. An encounter. 4 demons. Oh, this sounds delightful. 4 gargoyles. Okay. It sounds not great, honestly. What can we do with you? I don't know if they can cast spells. I'm gonna throw a Montino, and then we're gonna throw a Mahalito. And you still have your Book of Patios, use it. Alright, so they don't have... Okay, they have a decent amount of health. Okay, that didn't go great. They're trying to attack me. Alright, they all missed. That's good. Alright, let me look back through that log and see what actually happened here. Alright, so I silenced 2 of them. Alright, so that hit 1 of them. Alright, so they're pretty spell resistant, honestly. And they kept trying to attack Silver. Alright, so let's get through. Killed 1. Ow! Missed. Silver kills Gargoyle. Alright, we did not kill that one, but that's fine. Kills Gargoyle. Alright, cool. Got a lot of experience for that, which is cool. Inspect. 96% certain that there's no trap. Alright, well. Alright. Got a lot of gold out of that. That was nice. An encounter! 5 large units. Roar! Okay. You have a decent amount of Mahalito still left. Let's try that. And you still have your Book of Patios. Let's use that. Nice hit. Alright. Good. Oh. Nice, okay. That ogre wants nothing to do with us. Duo cast Mahalito. Yeah, you can see the thing was even struggling. That wasn't eating the PC, or it was, but that was like even on my side, like it is struggling to render those spell animations. But all right, inspect. Bong crossbow bolts. Okay, I trust you. Flag.com receives a shield. Every party member gets 38 gold. Cool. Okay. Nothing else really of note. Yeah. So that's where we came in from. All right. And this, I believe, will take me into another, like, larger series of... Click. Party unlocks a door with Statuette of the Bear. Huh. Is that where you need... Okay. I thought you... Okay. I didn't think that's where you needed the Statuette of the Bear. I thought you needed it somewhere else, but okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you need it twice. Alright, so that, I believe, means the stairs are, like, one square beyond. And it's just a weird, like, rendering error. Like, it's rendering the backside of the stairs, is what I'm saying. Door to the left here. You can see the wall moving. There it is. Looks a little better there. Boom. An encounter! 4 dragons and 2 flies. Oh, those are gas dragons. Okay, that's frightening. The monster surprised me. That's even more frightening. That's not what I want to see. Oh god. Okay. Right. That could have been a lot worse, actually. We're gonna attack the dragonflies. So MTI is going to attack the gas dragons. Harry, you are going to cast Lahalito on the gas dragons. And you still have that Book of Badios. Let's do that too. Okay, we killed 2 of them. That's fine, I guess. Killed the dragonfly. Okay. Kills Gas Dragon, MJ kills Dragonfly, Silver kills Gas Dragon. Great, okay. I got a lot of stuff for that. Alright, Chubo can now level up, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bail out of this. Lag.com. You're gonna start healing people. That was awful. Do better. I'm gonna hope that's enough to get us. What am I doing? I'm going to camp. Okay. Yeah, you can cast it. Alright, so there's what we look like so far. So back, go back up. How many forward do I have to go? 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, too far. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna get Chubo his level up. And we also have to actually go get that thing identified that I found as well. Okay. The gas dragon surprising me. That was frightening. This is why you overlevel in Wizardry, folks. Wizardry can decide to Wizardry at any time. I don't want to check something. Oh, it's one way. Okay, that's good data. I actually didn't realize that. Did I? No, I did not. Okay. So looks like the original version, and actually in this version, the only clue you potentially have to a teleporter is when what's in front of you makes no sense. So basically, I'm supposed to be in a 1x1 hallway here. There's not supposed to be things opening up to the left and to the right of me. That's the only real clue I have that this square is in fact a teleporter square. At least until I turn around. I find that someplace completely different. In at least the NES and SNES versions, your sort of tell besides that is that you'll notice the screen kind of briefly flashes twice whenever you step onto a teleporter or a spinner square. So I could go beat up our boy Murphy a few more times, but here's darkness. You can see it says it's very dark here. Corner there. The Apple overlay. Bubbly slime is, by the way, the easiest enemies in the game to kill. Not very durable. I believe your starting armor class, so if you're naked, you have 10 armor class. I think their armor class is 12. Lower is better, by the way. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's heal this up here. Shift, or as much as I can. That was a good dial. That was a pretty good dial. That was not a very good dial. It's okay. 12 points exhausted. Okay, so now dial bomb. Good enough. Okay, good. And like I said, that's just the game. That's just my computer struggling to handle the animations. Have your Book of Badios you do. Let's open the door. I have a lot of gold. That's cool. Okay, let's visit the inn. Let's see here, so I want basically everybody but Silver and Elmucia to stay at the inn, I think. I don't think I used any of my health, or any of my magic, but right. Chubo has 3 hit points. No new spells, but that's okay. We got some more spell slots, which is helpful. Let's give you some more agility. Also, 3 hit points is not actually terrible for a mage, so. One of the quality of life features they changed was how much these suites heal per stay. As well as the Vim system, which replaced the age system. You can actually turn that on and off if you want. I have it turned. I have the new system turned on right now. Let's do this. Let's temporarily remove Alnicia. And welcome the Scry back to the group. So if you listen closely, you can hear like a flute or something playing in Gilgamesh's tavern. So yeah, like I said, hopefully I've fixed the game constantly crashing by changing all of the graphics quality settings down to low, essentially. Which I'm fine with, honestly. Alright, so is it you who had the shield? Yes. That looks like a small shield, if I had to guess. So go over to the scry. Tell him to identify. Yep, small shield. Okay. Can you equip that, sir? You can. Alright. So the scry is currently just scavenging equipment from, that we find in the dungeon. And you can actually see underlying the Vim system, you can actually still see the character age. There, the scry is 19 years old. Mercury is 23. MDI is 20. Live.com is 23. Duo is 20. Scry is 19. Silver is 20. Alright, now we will. Good use. Alright. That actually was a good use. Alright, who's hyped for the one hit point heal? Oh, I got the two. I could go build up the scry a bit if I wanted to. I did get them up to level 4 just to make their identification a little easier. So let's go back to move the scry back. Let's see it back in. Back. So yeah, the tavern is no longer really where you can inspect characters easily like it is in the original game. It's a little weird. That means a bunch of experience to get this level, that's fine. So now everyone is level 10 except for Mercury and MDI. Sense. Back down to floor 4 and continue exploring. So who else here has played this particular remake? I know, K. Price, I think you were here earlier mentioning that you had played it. And I'm curious what people think of it as well. With or without experience with the original Wizardry 1 in any form. So yeah, I was actually incorrect. A lot of this music actually is from the NES version, but it's very remixed. The reason I didn't realize it is because at the title screen, I was expecting the Wizardry NES title screen theme, not the, like, main castle theme to play. And so that threw me off. But a lot of this actually is, like, remixed versions and expanded versions of, like, the NES and SNES version themes, which is really cool. I like it a lot. Okay, so... down 2? Yeah, it's down 2. Yep, okay. Yeah. Click. I don't think that's supposed to be Statue of the Bear. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Gold Key, but either way. And there's a hidden door here. Another hidden door here. We got stairs? Stairs! What do you know? We're gonna not take those stairs yet. We're gonna instead bail out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An encounter! 4 dragons, 3 flies. Okay. 3 flies, 4 dragons. The flies advance, which is an interesting tactic on their part. You know what? I changed my mind. Probably not smart, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Fairy, spell, into Modalto the dragon instead. See how that goes. And you still have your Book of Badios, just check out the dragons too. Fight, let's go. Okay. Oh wow. Flies actually have pretty chunky HP that I did not realize. Here's the Modalto. Okay, cool. Okay, we have 1 fly left, good. Okay. All the enemies with, like, breath attacks and group attacks are, like, they will never not terrify me, essentially, no matter how. No matter how much experience I acquire in the meantime. thought about bailing out and cutting my losses, but 3 weird humanoids and an ethereal entity. Okay. What is that in the back? 3 rotting corpses and an ethereal entity. None of this looks fun, I will say that. Can I dispel the ethereal entity? Let's try it. Alright, kill the rotting corpse, good. Kill the rotting corpse, great. Audios. Alright. Move that. Alright, we dispelled the ethereal entity, good. It's not going to be a whole lot of experience, but that's fine. I'm also noting you don't seem to get treasure chests a whole lot in this version. I don't know if that's an Apple II original thing or what, but... Encounter 1 insect. Spy door. Monster surprised me. Huge spider misses silver. Okay. Fine. Yep. Okay. We did it. 100 whole experience. And no treasure. By the way, if anyone is curious, this is not my first time mapping out this game. I definitely have maps somewhere in another graph paper notebook or buried on a bookshelf somewhere. Look at our map here. So that's most of floor 4, but you can see there's a lot, it's a pretty decent chunk that's just not explored yet. Interesting. If I go back to my last 2 map cast on this floor, you'll notice again in the center there's that elevator that we haven't done anything with on the 4th floor. Go back. Nope, don't. We're not falling in any pits. Not today. Well, maybe we are, but not there. Let's go back. Not gonna level anyone up, but we will kind of save the progress that we made. It's nice. nice. So, for people who aren't aware, there's actually not much of a reason to visit floors 5 through 8. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to map them out as much as I can for a couple different reasons. One, just to kind of try and get the original Wizardry experience, where I, in theory, wouldn't know that there's nothing of note on those floors. 2, to try and get, like, some decent loot and kind of some levels. And 3, because I've actually never seen this version of floor 6 through 8 before. They changed floors 6 through 8 in the NES versions to, like, completely different things. So, be interesting to take on the original versions. And I never actually completely mapped out floors 6 through 8 in the other versions either. I think I mapped out most or all of 5, a decent chunk of 6 and 7, and like none of 8 in the NES version. Because I was just like, or it might have been 7 I didn't do a lot of. Or I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Anyway, let's Mercury kills weird humanoid. Silver kills weird humanoid. Weird humanoid misses Mercury. Weird humanoid misses Empty Eye. Chuo cast Mahalito. Well, that's at least one that's gonna do. All of them? Yep. $520 experience and some. What am I doing? It's not the way. Some spells. There's the one. Oh, hello. Okay. Go. 22,000 experience. That would be a lot of Murphy's Ghosts, I'd have to do. Be about 30. Yet it might actually be worth it. Because we're coming up on kind of the first, if you will, mini-boss of the game, or boss. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some Murphy murdering for a while. Because I want that third hit on Mercury and Empty Eye. Also, it might get them some useful spells as well. Like if I can, oops. That was really weird. That like changed the lighting on the camp. So I happen to know there's a door here. So Silver of all people missed Murphy's Ghost? Okay. Fine. Oh, we got it. We got the Murphy jump scare. That's what I was talking about before. Where it does the animation, it starts to cut back, and then for some reason it cuts back to the end of the previous animation. I think I really only notice it with Murphy's Ghost, although that could just be because it has such a unique attack animation. There it is again. Going silver. Splat. There we go. How much gold did we get? 41. Or, well, everybody got 41. We collectively got about 240. I have to say, not a fan of how Silver and their 3 hits can still. What is this run of luck I'm having? Okay, you know, I'll show you Murphy's Ghost. Do you have anything? No. Who do this? There. There, I'm annoyed. So... Alright. You still hit me, you jackwagon. Okay. There we go. Okay. I just gave Murphy's Ghost a bunch of armor class penalties. So, like, I don't feel like dealing with this. So I'm just going to give you one stuff. Okay. There we go. That was a good one. Oh, there we go. That was a good hit. Alright. If we can get more like that, that would be awesome. Counter. By the way, like a lot of stuff in this game, Murphy's Ghost is apparently named for a developer in joke. Paul Murphy, nicknamed Ghost, was one of the people who I guess worked at Surtech. This game released during the time this game was being made. So. Again, I do like how the game tells you when enemies recover HP. Although I believe Murphy's Ghost so far is the only one. There are others. Wordna recovers, I think, like 5 per turn. Raider Demons, I believe, recover like 1 or maybe 2 per turn. So it does happen. Encounter. I hit a lot. That's cool. Alright, so that was a surprise round. That's cool. That was a lot of damage we did. So, by the way, another sort of interesting thing about this game I see is I hit 1 time for 10 damage. Stats don't do a whole lot, except if they are... Like, your statistics in this game, they don't do a whole lot. It's a, I think, 3 to 18 scale. I think 3 is theoretically the lowest any of them can go. Although, in practicality, it's 5, which I think is the starting strength. It's the starting piety of a human and the starting strength that I have. And so, but the stats don't really do anything unless they're below 6 or above 15. Like, below 6, you get various penalties. Above 15, you get, you get bonuses. In between, like, 5 and 15, or, like, 6 and 15 are exactly the same. Another little fun, deep mechanical fact for you about the game. I'm gonna actually try something. Can I Macanito Murphy's Ghost? I'm gonna guess no, because I think one of the restrictions for Macanito working is the enemy has to be living. Like, I think Macanito and Lacanito, for that matter, they're like suffocation spells, so, like, if Murphy being a ghost has no need to breathe, so... I wanted to give it a try. Also, Murphy's Ghost is actually decently resistant to spell damage. Just okay, there's the Murphy jump scare. Alright, good hit. Oh no, you hit me. Nice round. Also, enemies' HP is like dice based, so their actual hit points can vary kind of wildly. Particularly later on. When they start getting more and more dice added to their hit points. Or dice with larger numbers as well. 3 times for 25 and didn't kill it. Okay. There we go. So this is kind of the casual way to build experience. So seeing as we can't identify items 9, S, or J in this game. Oh, okay. Nice surprise. Not totally sure how Murphy got the drop on us there. Seeing as we've only fought this battle probably literally hundreds of times at this point, but we are where we are. Murphy's Ghost just does not like silver, which I suppose is fair, seeing as silver is the one to hit for free. Ghost. Yeah. Mr. Murphy's Ghost, yep. We're paying a visit here. We're trying to get our Samurai, Mercury, and MTI up to level 10 before we move on. That will get them a 3rd hit in combat, and I want that 4th hit. I want every advantage for what I am about to undertake. That was a lot. That was a quick one. That was good. Also a bit more HP, but that's not really important though. Sorry, I spaced out there for a moment. Also, it's interesting that the unidentified form of Murphy's Ghost in this is ethereal entity and not. I'm so used to it being unseen entity. I suppose maybe they changed it because they actually mentioned that they're probably going to change how sort of enemy identification works. Because, when you have an HD sort of monster model, it's kind of obvious what it is, even if you haven't, even in like its unidentified form. And so they talked about adding like a bestiary where, every time you successfully identify it, you'll learn a little bit more information about it. Which I guess that's going to be coming with the next update. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get Mercury and MTI their next level here. Because every 5 levels, your fighting classes gain an extra hit on their attacks. The fighting classes are Fighters, Samurai, Lord, and Ninja. And Ninjas actually start off, I believe, with an additional attack, at least if they fight. As I understand it. From what I know, yes. I've not had the privilege of wielding a ninja. I have fought one, which was I fought quite a few of them. I was fortunate enough that it did not insta-kill me. I'm pretty sure they do. Yes. Yeah, like every requirement was kind of a jerk in the original version, and it was even worse in it was apparently even worse in the DOS version. So you, like in the original version, you had a small chance of losing stats on level up. But over time, the randomization algorithm, effectively it meant, yeah, sometimes you lose stats, but overall your stats would trend upward, and eventually you would end up at all level 8s. It might take a while, but you'd get there. Apparently in the DOS version, the randomization algorithm for like the Pascal random function that in part determines whether your stats go up or down actually works differently in DOS than it did in Apple, or they changed the implementation between 1981 and the DOS version coming out in like the late 80s. So your stats actually go down a lot more often than they should, and it's highly likely you'll never hit all 18s. One, really? Yeah. Yeah, so one of the nice things about this version is, well, there's two things it does. The first is, by default, it just gives you a certain amount of bonus points, sort of per your, what they're calling lineage now, but what was called the race in the original version. Which, yeah, in hindsight, was maybe not the best descriptor. But if you opt to turn that option off, and you just go with the random bonuses, there is just a key you can hit to get a new roll really quick. Which is quite nice, to the point that I sort of wonder why they did the fixed bonuses to begin with. What? Hold on. I think I saw that, but... Yeah, I think in this one, I think the highest you can get is like 30. Realistically, like 18 to 20 is what you need for, like, to be able to make a samurai at the start. What I did twice. Stop it. I mean, not that it matters. Hitting for 2 damage, so... I'm not super concerned about it, but... That was a good hit. I have no idea how many of these I've killed at this point. Just gonna keep going. I will know because it will tell me when MPI and Mercury come up. I know I didn't need quite a few to get there, so. That was a good round. Also, let's turn the health bars on. Yes. And you. Pause there for a sec. That was a little frightening. Good deal. I'm also getting a lot of gold, which isn't actually that helpful because I haven't really gotten any good items. That is one other thing, is that it looks like some of the, from what I can tell, some of the, like, sort of premium items that are available at the start of the game for, like, in the NES version, they are not in. Again, not exactly sure how Murphy's Go surprised us. We've done this a million times, but I missed, unfortunately. Murphy jump scare. I suppose if I wanted this to go faster, what I could do is actually take out Chubo and Alnicia. Getting everybody experience is helpful, so. But yeah, so Stradivarian, have you had the chance to play this version yet at all? One thing I will say is, like I said, I actually manually went and turned down the visual quality, so my computer could run it semi-reasonably. Because I looked at the minimum requirements, and honestly, I'm not sure my 5-year-old middle-of-the-road when I got it laptop outside of the RAM needs it. So, it's running now. I say except for the RAM, it came with 8 gigs of RAM, it now has 32 gigs in it, which is a bit of a process. So the first thing I did was, I upgraded it from 8 to 16, and then we were gonna upgrade Silver's laptop with 32, but the laptop started showing other symptoms of it kind of being on its last legs, so I was like, so we got Silver a new computer. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to use this 32 gigs of RAM. Oh no, what a sacrifice. So. Forgot what I was doing. I notice also sometimes the messages don't always pop up. It seems like only when you hit, the messages pop up on like the side of the screen. Alright, how close am I here? Alright, so I'm still about 10 away. Alright. We're getting there. We will finish this grind for Mercury and MTI. We'll get our level, and then we will, and then we'll actually go do what I intended to do. I really like that. I really like that Murphy's ghost attack. It's really cool. Oh, excuse me. I don't know, you can totally bed here for a while. Most of my healing is gone, which is fine. I'm on the first floor. I won't say there's nothing here that's going to threaten me otherwise. I mean, I suppose I could later open a particularly unlucky treasure chest, but other than that, I think I'm about as safe as it is possible to be. Let's put it that way. You were never totally safe in Wizardry. Total safety in Wizardry is not a thing. times it's been since I checked. I think this is either 3 or 4, but either way. I do like the quick attack, parry, parry, parry line. That's a very nice convenience feature. Yes, I know. Alright, you know, here's what we're gonna do. Hold on, give me a sec. I don't know if I actually ejected that safely, but... Alright. I have a USB drive that is like sort of I won't say precariously in its slot, but it's very sensitive where if I like so much as like look at the computer the wrong way, it loses the USB drive for like a second and then immediately picks it back up again. And pops up the window like, hey, what do you want to do with this? I'm like, bro. Window, please. But I just got fed up with it and took the drive out. Let's do this together. So, by the way, did anybody see Lack Attack trying to play/speedrun the NES version of Wizardry 1 last night? I watched part of it and tried to help out where I could. Murphy's Ghost jump scare. I was hoping the level up arrows would pop up for Mercury and MPI. They did not. Close, right? I like the shadow on the, I just noticed that. Like, kind of shadow on the incense there. That's cool. Murphy's Ghost jump scare. Alright, nice quick fight. Go out there. Okay. Not a problem. We'll just fight more Murphy's Ghosts. Ow. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. That's everyone. Good. Hey, 1001 Games Live. How's it going? Dear Matt. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're back. We're gonna go level up. I now have 22,000 gold. There's so much gold. We Malor, yeah, we do not. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so let's have Mercury stay at the inn. We'll do 16 hit points, beautiful. And Mahalito, excellent. Okay. What am I gonna do with you? You have some more luck. I don't particularly need intellect. I think that just governs spell learning. Hit points, not bad. Alright, cool. I finally learned Dumapic. That's great. Mahalito and Molito. Great. Alright. Okay, so, I am going to actually briefly take a quick break. Probably run an ad, run the clip show. I'm gonna go refill fluids, use the facilities, all that good stuff. So sit tight, everyone. Be right back. How many lives do I have right now? I believe the answer is 0. It means I have to take a game. I have 1. Okay, cool. Well, we're taking a game over now. Okay? Now I need to take a game over. Yeah. Okay. If you're wondering, no, I did not have a I did not have an extra life. I just went through that really quickly. But yes, I hope everybody is doing well this evening, or this afternoon. Maybe it's evening where you are, in which case I hope you're doing well this evening. Oh, yo, check out that whale. It's lit. But anyway, yeah, I hope besides the visual migraine, you've been doing okay. You're making progress here in this dungeon, I'll say that.
Oh, the crit, dude. For 59, which is not actually a great crit, if I'm being honest. Oh, the double crit! Wow! Remind me to highlight that. That was cool. The double crit. So good.
Oh no, that's bad. Okay, well, see how this goes then. I honestly say that's never happened before. This will be slow, but we should be okay. This is the shortcut. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're alright. We still have another couple of these. So, alright, let's try that again. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Little girl, please. Little girl, please. Little girl,
happening?
Please.
Alright, I am back.
What is this? Loops. Okay. But yeah, so, 1001 Games Live. This is a recently announced / released into early access remake of Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. I was so pumped when I saw this announced. So, alright, the other thing I need to do is... Alright, I need to refill their magic here. 28,000, I'm not doing that. I was just curious how much to reach the next level. Okay, so... is there anything else I can purchase at the store that I might want? Not really. Maybe copper gloves, but... I mean, I have enough gold. I could buy a lot of potions of Dios if I really wanted to. Like copper gloves. I mean, not yet. It's a pretty poor use of my resources, I feel like, but I could. I don't know really what else I'm going to do with that gold, so... Alright, anyway, alright, let's go back into the maze. Alright, so lag is going to cast Mob Perfect, which is our protection spell. It makes us a little harder to hit. We're not going to cast the light spell yet. The reason for that is this time we are not going downstairs. Instead, we are going to venture into the dark. Ouch, ugh. And this time, we are going into the elevator. And this time, we are taking the elevator down to floor 4. Yeah, so this is by Digital Eclipse. Okay, so we have... Really was. Okay, so we are here. Okay. Yeah, like this just out of absolutely nowhere, Digital Eclipse just announced, oh yeah, there's a remake of Wizardry 1 here in early access. Like, I did not expect it at all. Someone actually told me on a Discord I was on, and I was like, ah, because they knew I liked Wizardry and like dungeon crawlers and things of that sort. All right. Now we can. Let's do this. Now we can cast Vanilla. That's up here. So go out of that, and then have. Yes. Sure. All right. So we are where? We are right there. Okay. We are. Leader 1 to 4. All right. Okay, so let's see. If I remember this correctly, if I try to go this way, I'm eventually going to get pushed out. Yeah, okay. There's a sign here. Private elevator. Authorized users only. So if I try to do this, I'm just going to get shoved back out. Encounter! One-armed man. Okay, that was not what I expected. Monster surprised you. That's not good. One swordsman. Swordsman makes sense. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you can tell this is an early access. So the little hammer and sickle up by the swordsman icon in the top right means basically their animations aren't finished. So, since it's a swordsman, I'm just gonna fight and see what happens. Yeah, you can see that just kind of disappeared. It didn't have any cool death animation or anything. Let's take a look at what's in the chest. 96% certainty, you say. Okay. Amici receives a sword. Interesting. Everybody in the party passes out. After a time, the party comes to feeling much weakened and finds themselves outside the door they try to enter. So yeah, need another item for that. There's our first elevator. All right, so this is the way we want to go, and this is where it's going to get dicey. I am reasonably well prepared, I would say. But this is Wizardry. Victory is never guaranteed in Wizardry. First off, okay, here's a door. Testing Grounds Control Center. Yeah, one teleporter trap. There's actually, I don't think it's a clip, but I think it is a highlight of in my playthrough of NES Wizardry 2. I eat the teleporter trap into rock. Like not one of the schmuck ones, but just my thief misidentified a trap that turned out to be a teleporter trap, and I ended up in rock. Luckily, the NES versions apparently are a little more generous in that if that happens to you, it at least has the mercy to deposit your bodies back in the castle. But still. Suddenly, a loud alarm bell can be heard, then the bells stop, and are replaced by the sounds of guardian monsters. The party gets the idea that they are in big trouble. Oh wait, that's not... Alright, so over here, there's going to be a battle. 3 insects. Okay, that's not too bad. We can handle that. These are huge spiders, I believe. Whack. Whack. Insect misses all. Insect made the effort. Read sign. Treasure repository. Okay. This, I believe, is where I want to go. This is... I actually feel like this said Monster Allocation Center before. Oh, I think the Testing Grounds Control Center was the Monster Allocation Center. Alright, so... Alright, we are lit, we are protected. So turn order is going to be important here. And that I can't really fully control, but... Oh, I like how it's treasure repository in the, Encounter 2 flies. Okay, this is not it. Alright, very good. Two dragonflies. It's not actually great, but okay. Oh, we surprised them anyway, so alright. Inspect chest. We'll inspect the chest. Really? Okay. Nothing. Cool. 35 gold. Alright. Okay, there's the alarm again. Cool. Yep. One giant rodent. One were rat. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. And yes, we do indeed have 3 hits now on Mercury and MPI, which is good. There it is. Okay, this is what I want. Monster Allocation Center. Alright, here we go. We're in pretty good shape here. An encounter! Yep, that's the encounter. Oh, great, okay. Army Man misses. Priest hits MPI. Army Man hits MPI. Mass Man hits Mercury. Ow! Ow. Not a great start. Alright, so, what did we actually get hit? Was it Lahalito, then Mahalito? Okay, they tried to body me, I see. Alright, so, how do we want to approach this? Yeah, by the way, in the original Apple II version, which this is based on, you could use spells on surprise rounds. So, just want to point that out for the record. Alright, so, how do I want to do this? Something like that. Alright, we'll try Monty. Oh, I can only do that to one group. Great. Alright, so turn order is unfortunately going to be kind of important here. Macanito. Alright, so that should take out the level 7. It should take out the armored men and the mages, hopefully. But I need to sort of get lucky with my turn order. Alright, here we go. Effective. Ow. Ow! Okay, this is bad. Armored Man kills Empty Eye. Okay. All right. Can I run from this? I wonder. We are not particularly close to winning this. Nope. Okay. Well, we're dead. Nope, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, there's no way. Yep, I ninja kills. Wow. Okay, so. You know what's sad is I thought about copying the character save file out before this and elected not to. And yeah. So okay, I mean, the good news is I do still have the default party that I could theoretically try to build back up. Suppose we do that. Yeah, that, also, hello. Yeah. That definitely happened. That is a thing that can happen. Let me see. Can I... Nope, okay. Nope, they're just down in the dungeon. Hoping maybe the game showed me some mercy there, but they did not. Okay, then. So the good news, such that it is I can theoretically get better stuff for these characters. So yeah, I would want probably late mail. And shield +1. Did I take out all of the... Oh, right, you are not actually a fighter, right? Or something different. If I think of what it is. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, I think I did buy out all the plate mail. Okay. I mean, I might as well use this gold to outfit this party. That's... okay. There's nothing I can do there. I mean, I could, I guess, get Prospero a staff of +2. Why? Oh, that's irritating, but that's Wizardry for you. I will say, I got absolutely abysmal luck there. Like, the surprise first round was just... that was awful. Like, without that, I think I had a fighting chance, but... The first round, getting surprised, combined with the Apple II rules, I got atrocious luck there. But that is Wizardry for you. I'd hoped it wouldn't go like that, but I knew bad luck was a potential issue there. And I was going to, like, it was kind of always going to be a potential outcome there, even without the surprise. even without the surprise first round. Like, turn order was going to be important. I was going to have to try to get the silence spell off before either the, effectively before either the mages went and or the priest tried to silence me as well. And also, if my mage had gone first in the second round, that would have also helped. That would have taken out the mages, and that would have again given me a chance. But nope. I got the bad first turn luck, and then I got the bad second turn luck as well. So okay, let's equip our newfound goods here, or our new bought goods, I guess. Okay, yeah, you're a priest, that's fine. Oops. So interestingly, it looks like you do keep your key items. So theoretically, I could go make another attempt if I got one. Alright, I'm gonna go sell off my worthless junk here. That's right, someone had acquired a sword at some point, too. Okay. Inmate is dead. Yes, thank you. Broken item, yeah, he has a sword of some kind. I think it's actually a sword. I don't know what it is. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully we can somehow get back over there. I mean, theoretically I can. The problem is, these characters would get destroyed if I try to. So. Surprise the monsters, well, good. Halito. And you also have Halito, you do. Oh, cool. You cast it at the enemy who is already dead. Nice. And again, sure. Cool. You both cast your spells at enemies that were already dead. Levels up. Cool. Take care of that. 7 hit points. Cool. Alright. Give me more strength. Alt. You have pretty terrible strength, my man. But okay. You're not the one I do that to you. And actually you as well. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately there's not much I can do at this point, outside of trying to build up this second party to hopefully somehow try to rescue the first. The thing is, I don't even know where that party would have died, if it would be on that square or somewhere else. So that's the other thing to consider. Spec chest. Some chest. Okay. Okay, you don't think there's actually anything. Border? No trap found. 90 gold. Alright. Enemies here. At this point, I'm really not even strong enough to try to fight Murphy's Ghost with this party. Ideally, I like to get everybody up to like level 5 before I try this. This is actually even a fight I want to do. Undead Kobolds. Level 2/3. Oh, if I'm surprised, I'm sure. Let's go for it. That's the problem. Actually, fairly. Ow. Use yourself. No trap. Cool. Alright, so another couple levels. So, alright, so I'll play for probably another 15-ish minutes or so. And then call it a stream here. So that was a setback. It was a setback I knew could happen, but it was a setback. And so I will probably be doing a lot of Murphy's Ghost killing off stream, let's put it that way. More hit points and some new spells. Cool. Alright. Part of it is being a frontline cleric. I actually use some. 5 hit points. A new spell built out. Right? Oops. Okay. Alright, back in. I do sort of like the bank, if you will. Like, bank of gold. Oh, why am I going this way? What am I doing? Fine. Fine, encounter, sure. That's less fine. Alright, we got one. That's fine. Who? Oh, our bishop. Right, okay. Or a bishop position. Those are orcs. One damage. One. Great. Thanks. Alright. Really cool. Apple's chest. Where do you go? Alright. So I don't actually remember if the person who was here on the previous Wizardry stream, when I realized you could cast spells on surprise turns, and I went, oh, that's a yikes. And someone else was like, why was that a yikes? We just saw why that was a yikes about 20-ish minutes ago. Because of stuff like that. Okay. You don't think there's anything? Okay. No trap found. Cool. Got some gold. Not use item. What am I doing? Oh, I'm so used to the composition of my party, not the default party. One hit point. That's not a lot, but whatever. All right. So there's an interesting actual mechanic as far as how enemies cast spells. At least in terms of how the original version works. So every enemy has like a spell level assigned to it, and in that spell level they can cast one of two spells. And after they cast that spell, it does a sort of random number check where if they fail the check, it reduces that spell level by 1. The idea kind of being to sort of simulate limited spell casts without having to, I guess, actually code, individual numbers of spell casts for each enemy. I just thought that was kind of neat. As you can see, it didn't help me a whole lot there. So I got Mahalito Lahalito'd, and then Mahalito Lahalito'd again, and then I think like Molito'd on the third or fourth turn. And then on the fourth turn, I had just enough hope that Silver might somehow survive it, and then the High Ninja killed him. You can see in the previous round someone did no, I had silence learned. I just got screwed. I got atrocious luck. So I got surprised the first round, which meant I couldn't do anything except eat a bunch of spells. And then the second turn I got bad turn ordered, and my mage died before he could cast the silence spell. In hindsight, maybe what I should have done was also use the samurai to try and cast silence as well. And also I think silence only works on one group, so I had to sort of prioritize either the mages or the priests. I might have picked wrong there, but yeah, so in hindsight, what I probably should have done was also try to use the samurai to cast silence. But I was also worried about getting, like, insta-decapitated by the ninja or getting silenced by the priests. And I figured... Or no, no, I'm sorry. Silence is a priest spell. But either way, the principle is the same. My priest died before I could get the spell off. Because that's right, I was using the, I was gonna try to use the mage, and again, same concept. The mage died before he could cast his spell. Where I was gonna try to Makanito the, basically half the enemies, the fighters and the mages, so that would have just been left with the priest and the ninja. Yeah. Yeah, so it was kind of like a pick your poison sort of thing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Priests have silence, mages don't. So especially after the first round, really, again, maybe trying to gamble on just failing and trying to fight another day may have been the play, in hindsight. But... I also did underestimate how beefy the enemies actually were. Like, I was hoping the... Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping the attacks would be able to take out the priest and the ninja. But that was not what happened. So that didn't help either. That's actually bad. Other-clad men. If these are bushwhackers, this is actually kind of bad. Rogues. Okay, we can handle rogues. I think I can anyway. Guess Holito on. Cool. Oh, I rogue flag did. Alright, well, we got one. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to cast that one. I was trying to cast Makanito on the fighters and mages, but I got bad turn ordered again, in addition to... Like, I think had I just gotten bad turn ordered and not surprised, I would have also, if not won, at least survived that round better to where I could see a potential path to victory. But as it was, there was just no way. Secret door. Also an encounter. Works. Right, yeah. Yeah, even just getting the mages out, it, you know, like, from there, the victory gets, if not guaranteed, a lot smoother. You know, still have to deal with the priests with the potential silence, and they were also trying to cast instant death spells on them, actually, but... No one finds anything else of interest. This is where you would get the silver key. I already have the silver key. Okay, my thief can level up. That's good. I surprised the monsters. That's new. So I don't want to do this thing. Oh, you're out of Halitas, okay. I don't know, give the orcs armor class penalty, I guess. Well, I wonder if luck actually has to do with who targets what. Alright, anyway. Exploding box. Oh, good. Alright, we disarmed it. Phew. Alright, it's getting on to about 4:30, so I've been going about 3 hours now. So. Kind of hack it in here, at least on stream. I'll grind this party up off stream and see what we can do about mounting some sort of at least pseudo-rescue mission with them. I really don't know what to do there. I said. Alright, so yeah, I will have to highlight that. I'll just be like, every 6 luck is a +1 on the save, okay. Right, yeah, okay. One hit. 3 hit points. That's something, I guess. 3 hit points. Wonderful. Oh, okay. Interesting. I did figure luck had something to do with that. Plus 6 hit points. Right, yeah. Okay, so we managed to go 3 hours without the game hanging up on us. Always a good thing. Like I said, I basically manually set everything. Set everything to kind of low manually, but yeah. Alright. I'm going to quit out of this. Like I said, we'll do more off-stream with building that party up. It was actually about 2 hours and 40 minutes I actually played the game for. So with that, come to the end of stream 50 of this year. So with that, I thank you all for watching. Let's find you all a raid target, shall we? Let's see, where am I going to send y'all to today? Different things I could do. I'll send you actually here. I'm going to send you to Bro Sencha's Marathon, the big bad game-a-thon. Do you like games that are not as good as Wizardry? Well, you'll like this marathon. Arguably just as cheap, though. So, send you there. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye, everyone.